Hey everyone, welcome back to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Thank you for joining. Today we are going to be doing another review and set guide, and this time I'm pretty excited about this one. We will be doing the 2020 Panini Prizm Baseball review and set guide, and this is a very exciting, fun set. Tons of chrome, tons of parallels, and so without further ado, we're going to get right into this. So, for the 2020 Panini Prizm set guide and review, what we'll be doing is taking a in-depth deep dive into the set so we can figure out how good the set is using the exclusive Sensational Set Ranking. What is that? Well, it is a ranking system in which we break the set down into 10 different categories and rate the set on a scale of 1 to 10 in each category. Then we'll add all those numbers up at the end to come up with a final Sensational Set Ranking score, which will allow us to see how good this set ranks with all of the other sets that you can get in the 2020 season. So for the breakdown, some of the things that we'll cover off on, we'll go over some quick set highlights, the different ways that you can buy into the set, tons of different ways to buy into Panini Prizm this year. We'll explore the key cards to be looking for in the set. We'll cover off on the different inserts and autos you can get. And then a fun part of the review is we will find 6 teams that we will target. There'll be some sleeper teams in there for breaks if you're buying into breaks on this, so you'll know what teams to kind of target. Then we'll cover off on who should be collecting and who shouldn't be collecting this set. We'll go over the set positives and the set negatives, and that will bring us to our 1 Cent Sensational Set Ranking, where we will look at where this set lines up with all the other sets in 2020, and we'll take a look at all those sets at the very end. So, what does Panini Prizm Baseball have to highlight this year? First of all, it is a parallel lover's dream set. Tons of different parallels in here. The set is in its 2nd year of production, and it's actually the 6th set overall, but it was part of Chronicles from 2016 to 2018. So this is its 2nd year as a standalone set, and it's really come into its own this year. There is a 300 card base set checklist. Now here's how that works. It is a 3-tiered checklist. Cards number 1 through 100 are tier 1, 101 through 200 are tier 2, and then you've got 201 through 250, which is tier 3. Those are going to be pretty tough to pull, and then there's 5 additional themes that round out the set, and that's the Brilliance, Illumination, Instant Impact, Numbers Game, and Stargazing. So there's 10 cards in each of those, which makes for a 300 card base set checklist. For every one of these cards, there's an 18 color parallel rainbow, and we're going to cover off on what all those are later on. There are prospects, rookies, and current stars featured throughout the set. There are a few retired stars, not very many though, just a couple. So this is definitely a prospects, rookies, current stars. And then new for this year, there's an insert set called Gems. It is a very tough insert set to complete. Each gem card is a case hit. And then the retail mega boxes return this year. There's a little bit of a different format for Target versus Walmart. And there also is a quick pitch set that is included as a buying option in this year's Panini Prizm set. It is a retail set, so we will cover off on what the quick pitch is as well. So you cannot talk about Panini Prizm Baseball without talking about the parallels. There are a ton of them. You can see off to the right what all of those look like, so a very fun rainbow to chase. So the parallels that'll be included in all of the different buying options, you're going to have silver, teal wave, white wave, blue mojos, red mojos, and you can kind of see as you scroll down this list, the lower the number they go, you've got like navy blue, kaleidoscope to 35. And then you get into the hobby only parallels. There's going to be blue, red, and orange, or red and red orange. The red orange is kind of cool. There are hot boxes available in this. So if you get a hot box, you're going to get 24 different red orange parallels in the hobby boxes. So that's a cool thing. There's one hot box per case. Then you get the Tiger Stripe, which is a super short print, only available in hobby, and gold vinyl 1 of 1. Only gold 1 of 1s are available in hobby. Then you have first off the line parallels, which are available in the first off the line boxes, which were sold before the release. And in those you get shimmer parallels and purple shimmer parallels. But there's even more parallels that we'll continue on. In retail, you get the Carolina Blue Mega Box and the Cosmic Haze. That's the difference between the Target versus Walmart. Walmart is the one with the Cosmic Haze. Carolina Blue is going to be Target. Then you've got green, and then pink, and then purple, which will be found in the blaster boxes. And then in multi-packs, you've got red, white, and blue parallels. And then you've got the black finite 1 of 1, which is the retail 1 of 1 that you can pull. But there's even more parallels, and these are the quick pitch, which you can see off to the right. So in quick pitch, you're going to have blue, red, bronze, teal, gold, and white donut circles, which are only available in the quick pitch boxes. So you will get 10 of these per box. Now, we'll cover off on the different buying formats now. And so first we'll start with hobby. So with hobby, you can get a hobby box. That's going to have 12 packs, 12 cards per pack for a total of 144 cards. Right now, the current price on these is about $195. So that brings you down to a cost per card of about $1.35. But here's what you get in that. You get 3 autos and 12 different Prizm parallels in the box. And keep in mind, you can also get the hot box. Then you have the first off the line hobby box, which those are already sold, but you can find those online on the secondary market. Same setup, 12 packs, 12 cards per pack. The current price on those is hovering right around $300, so a cost per card on that would be $2.08. Now you do get 3 exclusive shimmer parallels, which are super low number. They're numbered to 7, and you do get the 3 autos, and one of those autos is a shimmer parallel as well. So if you want to put in the extra coin, not a bad option there. Now we're going to cover off on retail. There's a ton of different retail formats. First, you've got that quick pitch box. So that comes with 18 packs, 5 cards per pack, 90 total cards. Right now, the current price online is $150, but I believe it'll be cheaper than that if you can find it in retail. But assuming that you're buying it on the secondary market or through something like Blowout, your cost per card on that's going to be $1.66. But you do get 10 of the donut parallels. They're all going to be numbered, but you do only get 1 auto. So remember that there's not 3 autos in that box. Then you've got the Target Mega Box. That's got 12 packs, 4 cards per pack, 48 total cards. Probably going to cost you about $40. So a cost per card of around 83 cents. You do get 1 auto, and then you've got the 8 parallels, which I said it's pink on here, but I believe it's the Carolina Blue. You can also get the pink. Then you've got the Walmart Mega Box, which that's going to be the same exact setup. However, you only get 10 packs. Why it's different, not really sure. So you get 4 cards per pack, 40 total cards, so a cost per card of right around $1, and you get the Cosmic Haze parallels. Then we get into the blaster boxes. So those are going to have 6 packs, 4 cards per pack, 20 total cards for $20. Cost per card on that is going to be 50 cents, and you get 4 purple parallels in every blaster. Then you've got the blaster box from Target, which is basically the same exact setup, lowest cost per card, same as the blaster box that you would get from Walmart. Then you've got the multi-pack, so that's going to have 15 cards per pack and it costs you $10. Cost per card of around 66 cents, but that is the place where you will find the red, white, and blue parallels. You'll get 3 of them in every multi-pack. So those are the different buying formats. Tons of different ways to get into this set. So what are the key cards? Well, first of all, number 71, Bo Bichette, that's obviously going to be a rookie card. Then you've got Jordan Alvarez, which is a tier 2, a little bit tougher to pull. That's card number 181. Same with Gavin Lux, tier 2 as well. That's card number 198. Then as we get into the parallels, the autos, the relics, there are no relics in this, but there's the Luis Robert rookie card auto. He has no base card in this, so that's going to be a pretty tough pull there, but there is a Luis Robert rookie card auto. And then there's also a Jason Dominguez prospect auto that will be in the prospects insert auto, which we'll cover off on later. The pro penmanship autos, those are always good pulls out of Panini Prizm. Everyone will be looking for those. And then of course you have the silver Prizm parallels. Now silver Prizm, why do I say silver and not some of these other colors? Silver is kind of the standard for the brand. Those are the ones that a lot of people chase. Beautiful looking cards. And then you also have the prospect signatures. So that's where Jason Dominguez is going to be. But the prospect signatures obviously going to hold a lot of value. And then you've got the insert set, which is the Color Blast, which is a really cool set. We'll cover off on that insert set here in a little bit. And of course, the Gems inserts, those are case hits. Those are going to be chase inserts to go after. If you hit one of those, that is a case hit. Really nice insert to hit there. And then you've got the top of the class inserts, which are a hitting prospect. And so those are prospects that are coming up, and they are all hitting prospects. So those will be pretty good ones as well. So let's cover off real quick on some of the insert sets. And you'll see down here, obviously I didn't have my stuff set up right, but here's what we'll get into. We've got the Brilliance. That is going to be 10 cards. The parallels are the same as the base set. There's a ton of different parallels on these. You've got Color Blast, which is off to the right. Really cool, clean looking cards. There's going to be 10 cards. There are no parallels of that. You've got Fireworks. That's going to be a 10 card set with parallels of Silver Prizm, Gold Prizm, Black Finite Prizm, and Gold Vinyl Prizm. So you can get those in retail and in hobby. You've got the Gems, which we've covered off on. You've got 10 cards on that. They are case hits. So if you get one of those, long odds on those. So really nice hit there. Then you've got the Illumination insert set, which is 12 cards. Parallel is going to be the same as the base set parallels. And then Instant Impact. Those are going to be young stars that have hit the league. So you're talking, Juan Soto, a bunch of young stars in that one. Parallels, same as the base set parallels. And then we've got more insert sets. We've got Lumber Ink. The parallels on that going to be silver, gold, black finite, and gold vinyl. You've got the Machines, which you see over to the right. Same parallels as Lumber Ink. Then we've got Now on Deck, which those are going to be prospects. And those are 15 cards. Same parallels as before. Then you've got the Numbers Game, which is 8 cards. Same parallels as the base set. Then there's even more inserts. You've got the Scorching insert. That's 10 cards, parallels of Silver Prizm, Gold Prizm, Black Finite Prizm, and Gold Vinyl Prizm. You've got the Stargazing set, which is the same as the base set parallels. Top of the class, which is your 30 card set with a Silver, Gold Prizm, Black Finite, and Gold Vinyl Prizm parallel rainbow. And then Warming in the Pen. Those are pitching prospects that are 15 card, that is a 15 card set, and those are pitching prospects versus the top of the class, which are the hitting prospects. So really cool inserts there as well. So let's get into the autographs. Lots of different autograph sets in this. You've got the Game Ball graphs. There's going to be 19 cards with the silver, gold, black finite, and gold vinyl rainbow. Pro penmanship, that is 20 cards. Same parallels as before. And then you've got the prospect signatures. That's where Jason Dominguez is and a lot of other good prospects. I believe Casey Mize is in the set checklist. Same parallels as before on that. And then you have the rookie autographs, which is what you're going to find in a lot of these boxes. Really cool that they're rookies. 93 cards in that set, and the parallels are the same as the base set parallels. So tons of different parallels you can get in those as well. And there's more autographs. You've got rookie autographs, and these are going to be the red, white, and blue. So you can only find these in those multi-packs. There's 85 cards, and they're going to be numbered 50 or less. So those multi-packs, get a good chance of pulling some of these red, white, and blue prisms out of there. Would be really nice. You've got 85 different cards in there. You've got rookie autographs. Those are the red orange prisms, and those are going to be found in hobby box only. In those hot boxes, there's going to be 85 cards of those numbered to 25 or less. So a great reason to go out and buy a hobby box, because if you hit one of those hot boxes, chances are you'll get one of these red orange prisms numbered to 25. Then you've got the signatures checklist. That's 20 cards with a parallel of silver, gold, black finite, and gold vinyl. And so those are your different autos. Next, as we look at all these and break them down, what are the teams you should be targeting in breaks? First, I have a sleeper team. We're going to go over 6 of them, but the first one, again, the Arizona Diamondbacks make the return to the break team targets list. Sneaky good team here, guys. There's 11 base cards. 3 of them are tier 3 cards, and there are 7 different autos you can get from the Diamondbacks, and 5 of those autos are rookie card autos. So the Arizona Diamondbacks, I believe you're going to be able to get them for fairly cheap and a pretty good option if you're looking to get some rookie autos. Then you've got the Chicago White Sox. Not really a sleeper team because of the Robert autos, but you do have 11 base cards. 3 of them are tier 3 cards and 8 autos total. 2 different Luis Robert autos as well. So if you can get the White Sox at the right price, not a bad one to get into. Then you've got the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers seem to be perennial on this list. They're going to cost you a little bit, but you do get 13 base cards. 3 of them are tier 3 base cards, 8 different autos, and 10 different inserts. So a really strong team. If you can get them, would highly recommend go chasing the Dodgers on this one. Gavin Lux is in there. Then you've got the New York Yankees. They've got 11 base cards and 8 different autos. Solid team there. Not as strong as you might think, though. The Yankees, I wouldn't pay a premium price for them. As you can see, they basically are about the same as the Chicago White Sox. So if you're paying more than you would pay for the White Sox, I would recommend going for the White Sox over the Yankees. Then you've got the Padres. The Padres, I believe, have the most autos in all of the different team sets. They've got 10 base cards, 10 autos, and 10 inserts. Padres, really, really strong team. I do not believe that they will be the most expensive team off the board, but I do believe you're going to see more of their autos and more of their inserts coming up than a lot of other teams. So if you can get the Padres at the right price, definitely one to take a look at. Then you've got the San Francisco Giants, which I take that back. The Giants actually have 11 autos. Here's another sneaky team. 6 of those autos are rookie cards. The Giants generally do not go as a top 5 team. However, based upon the amount of autos they have in this set, definitely one that you would want to target. So the Diamondbacks, the Giants, the Padres, I believe, are all going to be sleeper teams. And then you've got the White Sox, the Dodgers, and the Yankees on teams that I would definitely target. All great teams to buy into, especially if you can get them at the right price. So, after covering off on all that, who should be collecting this set? First of all, and obviously, parallel collectors. This is the top Panini set for parallel chasers. There's a ton of different rainbows. There's a ton of different parallels. The rainbow is huge. This may be the best set overall for parallels that's going to come out in 2020. So if you love parallel cards and rainbow cards and chrome cards, this is a set for you. And then for people that chase rainbows, so this is a very fun chase for rainbows of your favorite player. So if you're into whatever player it is, if you want to collect a cool looking rainbow, this is the set that I would definitely be going after. And then for auto chasers, you can get fairly inexpensive autos. You get a ton of autos in the box. It's a low cost per auto. So, and then I think even in retail, that with the fact that they've got retail exclusive autos as well, that you've got a low cost per auto. So if you're chasing autos, this is a pretty inexpensive set to get into, and you've got pretty good odds of pulling one. Retail shoppers, look, the Panini is great at hitting the big box stores, so you've got a ton of different fun retail options. Target's got something different than Walmart. You've got the red, white, and blue multi-packs. You've got the chance of hitting the 1-in-1 black finites. Definitely, it'll be cheap to buy into, so retail shoppers, this is definitely a set for you. Then we've got the prospect collectors. That's another one that I would definitely say, if you like hitting prospects, you've got a decent run on prospect cards and autos in this set. You've got Jason Dominguez, you've got autos, you've got a ton of different prospects that you can hit in this set. So then who shouldn't be collecting? First, I would say traditionalists. So there's so many parallels and designs. There's nothing about vintage in this set. So if you're a traditionalist, if you just like your flagship set, stay away from this set for sure. Then Hall of Fame collectors. There are a couple Hall of Famers in this set and retired stars, but for the most part, they do not have that many. I would steer clear of this set. I would do something more like the Panini Diamond King set or something along those lines. If you like logos, Panini doesn't have any. Stay away from this set if you're one of those people that has to have the logo on there. And then Relic Chasers. There are no relics in this set. So if you like hitting relics, this is not a set for you. Steer clear for sure. Go back to something like Panini Diamond King, something like that. They have really cool relics in there. Something like Topps Tier 1 as well has great relics. But on this set, there are none, so stay away. And then finally, on-card auto purists. Look, it's Panini. You're going to get a lot of different sticker autos. If you like on-card autos, this is not the set for you, which is kind of a bummer because on-card autos on this set would look just so clean and amazing. But unfortunately, you're just not going to get them from Panini. So what are the overall positives of Panini Prizm this year? One, I believe it is a very fun set. With the parallel chase, with the rainbow chase, there are going to be parallels all over in this set. You've got nice rookie cards, you've got nice prospect cards, a nice mix of young stars. So I think it's just going to be a fun set to rip packs. And kind of a difficult set to collect because of the Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 checklist. Fun set overall. Then you've got a large, vast line of inserts. So you've got great inserts. They look really cool. You can see the instant impact, really cool designs on them, really modern design. And then in my opinion, it is the best rainbow in the entire hobby to collect. There are so many different rainbows you can collect in here. It's just, that's what makes this set so much fun. So definitely a cool thing about Panini Prizm that is really unique to Panini Prizm. And then I also like that there is one-of-one exclusives for hobby and then one-of-one exclusives for retail. So you've got the gold vinyl, which are one-of-one in hobby, and you've got the black finite, which is the one-of-one for retail. It gives you a good reason to chase both hobby and retail. And then I also think that these cards, especially in the parallel, it's a great set for grading. If you can get a 10 in one of these parallels, it really bumps the value on these cards. So if you're into grading cards, if you get one of those prospect auto, something like that, definitely a card I'd send in for grading. These cards do great as graded cards on the secondary market. And then finally, I love that they do have a lot of different prospect autos that you can get in this set. So the prospect autos are a nice plus for this set overall, especially for the price point. What are the negatives? Well, again, I don't know why Panini keeps doing this year, but Tier 3 checklist lacks a big rookie card. I really wish that they would make one rookie card that was really kind of hard, like a Yordan Alvarez in that Tier 3, or a Gavin Lux or a Bo Bichette, but they keep putting it at the lower tier, so it's easy to pull. I do feel like if they made some scarcity with one of the rookie cards by putting it in Tier 3, it would really make the chase on some of these rookies a lot more interesting and bring that card value up on a big rookie card as well. But again, they have not done that. Not a lot of big rookies in Tier 3's checklist. There are some big stars, but established stars obviously don't hold the value that a rookie card or a prospect card would. So I hope at some point this season we see Tier 3 having a big rookie in there, so it's kind of a tough chase. Then again, the sticker autos, I feel like they distract from what is a very beautiful card design. If they were on-card autos, this set would just be over the moon beautiful. But unfortunately, you are going to have sticker autos all throughout the set. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I do think it detracts from the overall design of the card. It's kind of a bummer there's no relics. They didn't have any relics last year. It's not really a relic set, but might have been cool to see a relic option in this set. And then the other thing is the rainbow too big? There's a ton of unnumbered parallels in this set. I feel like they could pare it down a little bit, make a few more numbered parallels, because the unnumbered parallels don't really hold a lot of more value than the base cards themselves when you have a rainbow as big as this is. So if you hit some of these unnumbered ones, I mean, maybe if you get them graded, they're worth a little bit more, but ungraded, some of these unnumbered ones are not worth much more than the base. They're fun to pull, but when we talk value, some of these unnumbered ones just are not all that much more valuable than the base card itself. The other thing is it is missing a few rookie cards in the base set checklist. The most notable one being Luis Robert. He is available as autos, but he is not available in the base set checklist, which I think was kind of odd. There's a couple other rookies that are missing, maybe not the bigger names, but there are a couple that you're not going to see that have been available in a lot of other sets this year. So That brings us to our 1 cent sensational set rating. So how does 2020 Panini Prizm stack up this year? Well, we've got 10 different categories in which we're going to break this set down. So we'll start with appeal. I do think that with the Prizm parallels, with the beautiful card design, the cheap buy-in on retail, the relatively low auto cost, this is a set that I think a lot of people are going to like. It's definitely got a broad appeal. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8. The base set checklist, it lacks a little bit, so I would have loved to have gone a little bit higher, but it's lacking a few of the rookies. The tier 3 tough pulls do not have a lot of big pulls that you could pull out of there. So I'm going to give it a few dings. It does have a fairly decent checklist overall, tons of good rookies and whatnot, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. The inserts, it's kind of weird this year. There's a ton of different inserts, but keep in mind some of them are actually part of the base set checklist. There's 5 different insert ones. And then I do like the gems, I do like the color blast, but there's a couple other ones that feel maybe a little bit like fluff, but overall pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. The parallels and variations, there are no variations, but a ton of different parallels in here. I went ahead and gave it a 9. This is just a strong parallel set all throughout. The auto checklist. A little bit of filler, definitely in the rookie auto section. There's some long chances on pulling some good rookies, but there is a little bit of fluff, but you do have the prospect autos, and so there are some really good autos, but I feel like there's a lot of autos that you go, maybe you wish you would have had a better one. But overall, a pretty strong, but I am going to go give it a 7. The pack odds and production. So this is going to be a mass-produced set, obviously, with all the different buying formats. So odds are going to be long, and then the production is going to be high on this. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a 4. Wish I could go higher, but with Panini, that's always what hurts Paninis. They produce a lot of these cards. So the card quality, this will be one of the nicest cards that you pull in regards to stock. You've got the Optichrome, beautiful parallels, beautiful design. So the card quality, I'm going to give it a 9. Historical value, ungraded, these cards will not pull as much as maybe some of the Topps flagship stuff will. However, I'm going to give it a 5, only because if you grade some of these cards, they do hold value. And of course, some of the longer pulls in regards to autos and prospect autos and stuff like that, those of course are going to hold value regardless if they're graded or not. But definitely this is a set that I would say if you get some of these parallels and it's a nice player, get that card graded, hope for that 9 or that 10, and that's where you're going to find value in this set. The artistic value, love the design of these cards, love the different parallels. Definitely not a traditionalist set, but overall a very, very, very beautiful set. I'm going to give it an 8. And then cost value. Look, for what this set is offering this year, you've got cheap buy-ins, you've got cheap retail options, cheap auto cost per auto. So definitely a very, very good cost value on these. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9. So we're going to add all of these scores up, and that's going to give us our sensational set ranking. So here's how this works. If it scores between 0 and 25, that's a 1-star rating. Totally stay away from that. And then it goes all the way up. If it scores an 86 to 100, that is one of the best sets that you will ever collect. If it scores 4-star, strong set, definitely worth looking into, unless you're like a Relic Chaser or something like that, unless there's something you're diabolically opposed to. Very strong set. And then 3-star, kind of right there in the middle between 45 and 65. Decent set, kind of a standard set, and one that if there's something you're looking to chase in there, you get into, or maybe you stay away from it. That's kind of where you land with 3 stars. So how does Panini Prizm Baseball 2020 stack up on the 1 cent sensational set rating? Our final score is a 73, so solidly a 4-star set for the Panini Prizm Baseball 2020 set. So 73, definitely 4-star. Overall, as I look at this set, I go a very fun product to open. Very fun to do a rainbow build on this. Very nice that they've got the prospect autos, that they've got a lot of different insert sets that have really cool designs on them. You've got a lot of rookie card autos. There's just a lot to chase here. And I believe that with the beautiful design on these cards, that if you get them graded, they're going to hold a little bit of value. I love the fact that there's cheap buy-in options on this stuff. Panini has really upped their game on this. 73 is a really good score. So how does it rank up versus all of the other sets so far in 2020? Well, here are our top 10 rankings to date. And Panini Prizm comes in second overall, tied with Panini Select, which just came out a few weeks ago. Just over Topps Gypsy Queen. We had our first set fall off of this list, which was Topps opening day with a score of 41. So that has fallen off of the list. And now we have a top 10 with Bowman at the top, Panini Prizm second, Panini Select third, Topps Gypsy Queen fourth, and the flagship Topps set coming in fifth. And then we've kind of got the rest of them rounded out. So really interesting that we are now in a true top 10. Panini Prizm surprised me. I really think Panini Prizm upped its game. A solid set. Really came into its own here in the second year of being a standalone set for Panini. And I do think that it is a set that a lot of collectors are going to like. So you guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about Panini Prizm. Let me know if you're going to be buying into this, steering clear. Let me know what cards you guys are going to be chasing. If you like these set reviews, subscribe because we do them all the time. Hit that bell so you can be the first to get the set review, and also see what break teams you should be buying into. We do all the research for you, make it easy for you. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Panini Prizm set guide and ranking review. And until next time, good luck on all of your pack rips, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.